Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the brand new FC26 video for you guys today. Welcome to the channel. Hope you all having a good day. Hope you all feeling good, smelling good. Your boy is back with more FC content for you all today. After yesterday's emotional freaking like day where it was just an annoyance of a game session. They happened. Yesterday I had like pure head loss. I like legit. I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. Left like 6 games before I even like I started. I was already like pissed off yesterday. I was already in a bad mood. I started off like I left like 6 games in a row all like kickoff because I was just like annoyed with some setups. So I just like I just kept leaving out of frustration. I'm an emotional person, so I'm gonna admit that with y'all. So that is a thing. But today we try to get our groove back in terms of like our emotions and our vibe and get their energy back up. 'Cause our energy yesterday was very low. Playing a 4-4-2, trying out a couple new players. But you know, we Patrick Kluivert, figured give it a try. I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't look at cards and be like, oh, it's not a good card or anything like that, or it's a fodder card and ignore it. People like Kluivert and Prince and like some of these other icons get very ignored because they're not meta players. But a lot of them are actually like secretly good. I use his 89. His 89 was very good. So I'm gonna assume that his 94 will be pretty good. So we'll find out today. And we put Pina into the Evo yesterday, the left back Evo that makes like a left mid, a left back. We haven't done any Evos on Pina at all this year, so I figured, you know, it's about time we get her upgraded. It was more so one of the things where like I was deciding between her, Rolfo, and somebody else, and my decision came down to who actually makes any of my squads. The Pina with the Evo actually does make the Barcelona squad. She is our best left mid for the Barca squad. I think she looks better than not Araujo. She looks better than Rafinha. She looks better than Kika. She also looks better than Pajor as a left mid, not as a striker. Pajor looks better as a striker. So you try her out, you know, in this squad playing 4-4-2 again, trying to make it work. The way this Pina card is looking, it did give her rapid and technical plus. She also has first touch, intercept, which who cares? Tiki-taka, incisive, low driven, game changer, in the finesse shot. Stats wise, she looks pretty solid. You know, all 90 shootings other her penalties. 96 when it comes to her acceleration and sprint speed. 95 agility, switching to a very rapid in game. The biggest flaw, and anyone watched my stream last night, I was actually deciding on my stream last night on who I was going to do, and I was complaining about like everything else looks good on the card, but I hate how low the strength is. And like there's every card I was thinking about doing for this Evo, there was always one thing that was like standing out to me. Like with Rolfo, it's like her shooting's not high enough. She wouldn't be good enough as like she wouldn't start as a left back. Doesn't have good enough play styles, plays them in the midfield. There's players who's missing like at least 1 or 2 things where it's like, okay, y'all will all be good if y'all had these particular things. For Pena, everything for her looks good other than the fact that she doesn't have high strength. So she'll be in here. This is what the rest of us looking like. Miles Robinson in here as well. Total Choice back in net, and Joao Cancelo's in here on the right side, and so it's easier on the left side. Not much else has changed. We're waiting for their upgrades to come out for Emma and Jill Scott, so we can get those two into a video. So let's go ahead and get to round so we can cook with this squad. Oh my god, that touch, man. Come on, man. Love these unintentional blocks, man. The AI doing it for you. Come on, retouch. Come on, EA, please, man. On. Not hold that shot be taken. God, man. You just know this guy's like just using the drop back option. So just getting chased by it. EA, please. EA, come on, man. He pushes her out of the way mid freaking shot, and I can't cancel the shot out. Like, come on. Clever goal. Crazy save my heart. Big guarantee goal for Messi. The AI blocks are crazy in this damn game, man. I'm telling you. We should have like 2 more freaking goals against this guy, but AI blocks are billing this guy out like a motherfucker. His players move so fast toward to get back. I've like never seen anyone's like players move as fast as players move. Like these fuckers are jetting, man. This Howard is like just doing so crazy right now. When I used that Howard card, he was not playing well at all. It's just that little thing that always happens in like FC, where it's like when you use a player, a keeper, they're freaking shit. But when someone else uses that keeper, they're freaking like just the best keeper in the freaking game. Like we cannot do anything to this Howard right now. And we've had a lot of chances, and a lot of good ones too. Just can't beat this fucking Howard. Just gets past him. Oh my, then the AI block right there is crazy. So Lewandowski can outrun freaking Cafu just fine. I don't really mind that because Cafu should be faster than Lewandowski, but the fact that the AI block kicks, I'm trying to switch to me and I can't. Alright, so Izzy just stand here and wait for him. Get it with Flint. That took a man. I hit the button to pass that ball with Flint immediately. The second I passed her the ball, I hit the button to freaking pass it back. But as you see, the EA just said we do not care. We got passed like a motherfucker there. I did like sub Flint out because we have her on ball winning, and ball winning does drain your freaking stamina. Assist for Climber, a goal for Lewandowski. It's kind of the benefit of like the 2 striker setup is you always have like that extra freaking like striker pass too. Crazy. Trying to pass Messi with that. I do have stick. My left stick is fucked right now. So I will mention that. So sometimes it's not the game's fault that my passes don't go where I want them to go, or my shots where I want them to go. Sometimes it's just my left stick. Can't really get a new controller yet. That's just delay. That's not freaking controller. There you go, Clivert. This guy stays only like this guy's issue. He parks and busts like a motherfucker. Then when it comes to attack, he just tries to use one player and just run to freaking net, take a shot. He doesn't try to like do any kind of like build up or passes. Can get a shot off there. That was good from Jaden. Just good move after the freaking getting through. Speed became an issue there. She's doing so good dribbling wise. You just need more pace. Not even from her, it's just more so the game just doesn't allow you to move fast enough. Nice from Izzy. There we go, Jaden. Couldn't be more generic than this dude. Two-man press immediately. This is why I think he needs to get removed two-man press from the game, because that feature shouldn't be used at kickoff. Like at kickoff, you're just two-man pressing. Here we go, Messi! I'm trying to 4-4-2 in a different way than I did last time. It's working better for the most part, but still has its issues. That's a 4-4-2. There's things that someone's gonna be freaking like worse at. I need more power on that. But also we're playing it not because I actually want to, but because Pena doesn't have left wing and I don't want to use our striker. My options are pretty much like the 4-4-2, 4-4-1-1, 4-5-1, or play what you call them, 4-2-3-1. And I'm not really in the mood to play 4-2-3-1 right now. I kind of don't want to play anything with DMs yet. But like we're at this point of the year, I don't want to use DMs unless it's like just one DM in a 4-3-3. Just come on, just need to be. I just wish my strikers can win these physical engagements, man. Cause they just an auto lose. That's the issue when it comes to like this game right now. Like it's an auto lose with your strikers when they get to like certain positions. From behind, Vanderven just knocks Messi over. But honestly, I'm getting to a point where I might just say fuck it, just play a 4-4-1-1. Because as annoying as it is the best formation in the fucking game. Here we go, Clivert. And unlike other FC titles where people freaking are more inclined to freaking like have variety during the later part of the year, people aren't having variety in this part of the freaking year. For the cutbacks, he's a pussy. Maybe before you play for cutbacks, you're a bitch. I don't care who you are. If you play for cutbacks, you are a bitch. This EA isn't the mechanic that you're abusing. I don't like people who abuse mechanics, and playing for the cutback is a mechanic of abuse. Everyone freaking knows that EA, for whatever reason, does not program freaking keepers at all to be good against cutbacks. As well, they don't program freaking defenders to be good at it. Like your center backs will not mark people properly when someone runs to the freaking flanks. Trying to freaking get through the Great Wall of China. This guy's such a meta pussy. Like, here's the thing about the 4-1-2. I don't mind a 4-4-1-1 if you're playing in an attacking way, not just parking a fucking bus like a pussy. But what makes you a freaking rat, so like someone mentioned before, is how many things that you do as rat that makes you a freaking rat. Like, you're playing a 4-4-1-1, you got freaking an evil Vandervan, like, you're just a rat. There is no push, no, like, come on, EA. There is no, like, getting around it. You're just a rat. Now, one thing I've always said about when it comes to like Vandervan, by the way, is I always say if you're a Spurs fan, use Vandervan. Like, I've seen people who say they're Spurs fans who say they avoid using Vandervan because they don't want to be considered a rat. Like, it's your fucking team. But if you're evil on Vandervan because it's the meta, you're just a rat pussy. Like, if your reason for doing something is because of the meta, you are a rat. You are a rat and you are a bitch. I have no respect for you. If you're doing it because of like it's your favorite team, you really actually do love the formation and things like that, then fine. But if like you're doing evos on like Jolatin and freaking Pena and freaking Vandervan because it's the meta, you're a rat. If you're someone going, hey, you have a PM evo, I'm a Barcelona fucking fan. Duh. And not only that, I've been watching freaking Barcelona women's team since 2013. Pena's first freaking like call up to the main team was freaking 2014. I've been watching her entire fucking career. So, me evoing her has nothing to do with freaking meta. I could care about the meta. I evoed her because she was literally the best person for the fucking evo, and she plays my favorite team. Let's see. Just have some freaking passion, bruh. To have your entire thought process be the meta. And the reason I'm going to freaking rant, by the way, isn't because of like Vandervan, to be honest with you. It's more so because of like just what I see in people's Twitch chats where like they'll see a new card and they'll go, oh, this card doesn't have freaking lengthy, so therefore it's ass. Like, here we go with you meta dependent pussies, dude. You haven't freaking used a card yet because it ain't freaking out yet, but you're already calling it a bad card because it doesn't have freaking. Because you know it won't have freaking. Yeah, I'm hitting Y, bruh. You know it won't have freaking. You won't have freaking length because of the player's height. Like, even this Cancelo, there's people who don't want to use this Cancelo because he doesn't have freaking lengthy. To me, the issue with the Cancelo card is because he freaking is slow, or anything else. So we're too busy yapping, we're like not paying enough attention to the game while we're touching Pena. And when I say he's slow, it's not like a lengthy slow, it's just that he literally just doesn't have no freaking pace. He has 92 freaking pace. That's not enough for a freaking fullback. Unless you're just doing like a stay back and defend kind of fullback. I don't use defend on my fullbacks at all, so. That ball be a little bit better than that. Shoot, yeah, like see how I hit the button to shoot and it delays the shot. Then you see anticipate kick in. It's like EA wants to delay that, so they delay it. The way we gotta allow the defender to get a chance to get on this freaking ball. Womp womp. Someone called this Lewandowski a freaking fridge. He can freaking move. Unless you got like awful gameplay. But that just means like you have like, you know, the usual server nonsense where your players moving in mud. Lewandowski can freaking move. He's not as stiff as you would think he is. Again, that comes from the fact that overall dribbling in this game is better. His dribbling in this game is better overall. Players like Lewandowski, you know, these bigger guys who are usually tanky, aren't as tanky. So that, you know, generally tackles from behind ends in fouls, just not in this game. You play any other FIFA game, every tackle that happens from behind will end in a freaking foul. This game, you allow to just tackle from behind non-stop. But then just not even freaking like, the reason I'm doing this right now, like just passing around, I'm trying to show you how he just will not freaking like leave the one spot. He'll sit back, jockey with one player, and then just let the AI defend for him. This is how you play the game. I'm so tired of playing against the same formation over and over again, man. We just played against 2 4-4-1-1s, and then we played against a 4-3-3, then a 4-4-1-1, and then we had 2 straight games against 4-4-1-1. I left a kickoff because I'm tired of freaking playing this formation. And I might leave this one too. I just do not care. I'm done with about freaking like ranking up things like that. I don't care if I get knocked down on freaking div 4, div 5, div 6. I'm tired of freaking playing this funk ass formation over and over again. It's fucking irritating. Stupid. Like it's not like because I can't beat it. That's not the issue. The issue is I'm just tired of placing this thing. It's the same thing over and over again. I'm tired of it, dude. I don't play a game to freaking just do the same shit over and over again. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, you face a 4-4-1-1, they're parking a fucking bus. You almost never face one who's freaking like trying to be attacking like freaking like Nick does when he tries to play a 4-4-1-1, or Boris when he plays 4-4-1-1. God. The confidence to like just try to run at someone with your freaking look at him. And again, EA just allows you to get the ball back automatically. All that dancing did what for you? Trying to go to what's the name with that pass? You did all that dancing, and you couldn't score. Meanwhile, I kept it simple. Had smash or build up, took a shot, and net. So yes, we lost our boost. We had a boost for winning 2 straight games. Then I lost it because I left at kickoff because my opponent were parking a freaking bus. I'm just not interested in like a defensive freaking like player. The reason I'm even playing this game because we already freaking left 2 games in a row, and I just want to get these points and get off the game. I love playing this game, by the way, but when I'm playing against freaking rats over and over again, I just want to go play something else, and that's where I'm at right now, to play something else. My interest right now is just want to get off this game, go play. I'm probably gonna do a live stream of freaking Mass Effect or something like that. A corner. That's why I don't want freaking like. Part of why no one freaking kicks corners in this game isn't because like headers are freaking harder in this game. It's because if you fail the corner kick, you give your opponent a free counter attack goal. My screen's glitched right now. I can't even freaking. There's certain things I can't even freaking do right now because of my screen being glitched. The Pena goal. All right, outro time. Today we actually will have an outro because I do want to talk about freaking Clyber real quick. Clyber was mostly okay. He didn't jump off the freaking boards. We played against the usual nonsense, park bus shit, so that does kind of like impact his ability to do something. I did notice in one game his physical wasn't great, and I'm not sure Yeah, I was going to say, does he have Enforcer or not? I guess it didn't matter. He has 90 strength and he has Enforcer, and he still kept getting pushed off the ball by Vandeven. You can say it's Vandeven all you want, but I feel like this game should be a 50-50 when it comes to, you know, those kind of like 1v1 duels between a center back and a striker, especially if that striker has good strength and Enforcer. But there's times where I pass the ball to Cliver and my opponent would just push him off the freaking ball with Vandeven. And that's part of the issue with this game is, you know, that's even a thing, especially like if it's like a shoulder thing is one thing, that's football, but a lot of it's from behind, where it's like it just from behind this game allows the defenders to just win the ball automatically, and it's like that's annoying because generally that should end in a foul. But he was mostly good, and I feel like that's the thing that matters the most. I feel like that should be better if he was the only striker here. The fact that we use him with Lewandowski in a 4-4-2, I think kind of like diminishes his ability to do a lot, because you know that second striker will always get like a layoff pass, right? So if I do let's say I do a paying pass from flank to Cliver, but Cliver is covered by a defender, then the smart play to do will be you get a ball to Lewandowski, get a ball to Messi. So he does have like 2 assists, and he has like 5 goals. So you know when we think about, you know, us, we played 3 full games with Cliver, and that is a good, you know, goals and assists for that, but you can't help but feel like he probably would have had more had, you know, this game not been the way that it is when it comes to like parking the bus and just letting the AI defend for you. Because at the end of the day, unless you are, you know, spamming skill moves to like create some more space, then you're still just going to freaking, you know, deal with the usual meta nonsense in this game. But I do think it's a good card. I do think this is one of them cards where if you have the right setup, you'll enjoy using them, because he does have a decent enough left stick. It's not a great left stick, but it is a decent enough left stick. And he also has, you know, decent enough pace. Like it's not great pace, but it's decent enough pace. So I think it's a solid card. You wouldn't be, if you actually use the card, you won't be mad about having him. People will be like, well, he has, you know, position header. You could try to have fun with that if you want to. If not, then yeah, you might view it as like a wasted playstyle plus. He does have first touch, which is good. He has a low driven, which is also good. The second most meta scoring playstyle in the game is the finesse shot. So, you know, he has that as well as a base. I think if I was to get him another playstyle, it would be the quick step. I do think he does need that. And as well as like a ping pass or decisive, you know, just because it'll fit how the game's played more in terms of like, you know, passing ball around with your forwards. But I feel like in game he should perform better than he did, because he does have 2 play styles with the press food and enforcer that should help him deal with people like you know, Vandeven. But you know, every time he got into a duel with Vandeven won. Ping was good. We didn't get too much going for her, because as I always say, I don't force the ball to any of my players. I try to play like a natural way. So even if you're a highlight player, I'm not going to force the ball to you. She did score. When she did, it was the usual Pena goals. Like, all right, that's gonna go on automatically because it's Pena and her finesse shots are crazy. She doesn't even have the plus, but her finesse shots fly like she has like prime Sun finesse shot plus from like freaking S24 and 25. Very good card, obviously. No complaints really. There was one game with Cancelo where he got outran, which I said before in one of the videos that it's more him lacking pace than it is like him not having lengthy. Because when it comes down to like lengthy, for example, you know, people will look at that as like why he would get outran. I think it's more so because of, you know, he doesn't have good sprint speed. The lengthy is not what matters when it comes to why Cancelo feels slow. He has 89 sprint speed. Acceleration is only going to do so much for you. Like, it'll help you, you know, close in and get started. Because I mean, gotta remember how acceleration works. That's like, think about like racing. That's your 0 to 60 essentially. You're going to accelerate to a speed. Your sprint speed is what you're going to be having like when you're actually in a full race. So like if he's chasing, say, like, let's say Rafinha or Lamine Yamal, either or. Let's say if she's chasing him, he's not going to be able to maintain any kind of speed with them because he only has 87 sprint speed. And yes, the shadow is there, but it's not going. The shadows aren't. Chem styles don't do as much as you think they do. I saw a pro coach talk about this before. He was like, chem styles are decent, but they don't compensate as much as you know people think they do. So even with that boost to 6 for his sprint speed, he still isn't fast enough to catch other players who also have chem styles. They're going to boost their sprint speed, boost their agility, boost their acceleration. His agility 87 also kind of hurts his ability to, like, you know, to be as good as he could be. You know, so with Cancelo, it's not lengthy that's the issue with the card. Is he's not fast enough when it comes to agility and sprint speed. That hurts his ability to like be a good card. As well, he has very mediocre defensive awareness. So I would say, even with the 99 stats, you know, in the good play styles, that doesn't do enough to help him out compared to other fullbacks. You know, let's look at like Emma, for example. Emma's going to get a +2, and she's going to get a PS plus. Now, if EA is smart, it'll give her the anticipate or give her the bruiser. If you're a meta player, you want her to get the bruiser, right? But when it comes to her, what I want to show you is she has 93 sprint speed, and she has 91. She has 93 sprint speed, and she has 91 defense awareness. So she has good defense awareness, and she has good sprint speed. So she will be fast in game. Her issue is she has low agility, but she gets a +2. So she will be going up to an 89 for her agility, going up to a 95 for her sprint speed, and going up to an 89 for her strength, and going up to a 93 for her defense awareness. So she becomes a better card than that Cancelo card just through that. You know, and that can be said for like a lot of fullbacks. You know, even when it comes to Letizier, the reason why lengthy will be good for someone like her is because she doesn't have speed. She has 87 pace. So lengthy compensates for her lack of pace. That's how lengthy should work. It should compensate for a player who lacks pace, not add to a player who does have pace. Cancelo doesn't have sprint speed, and he needs that help. Again, that's not to say he needs to be able to be lengthy. What it means is he needs to be able to freaking be faster than 89 sprint speed in general. And without that, he'll have a hard time, you know, in the current meta of the game, because everyone's using fast players who are lengthy. But anyways, that is it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Being AnubisArchangel. I will see you guys when I see you guys. I'm out of here. Deuces.